Hi guys, welcome back to a new video on the channel. I'm back with some new custom tactics. It's the custom tactics that I used in the FC Pro November Cup. I've been using the 4-4-1 for quite a while now, especially in pro competitive play, and I like it a lot because it gives you a lot of control over the matches, and I want to take you into my custom tactics. So let's start off with the build-up style. The build-up style is unbalanced. If you watch the channel over the years, you kind of notice that I always lean towards balance because that's the way where you have the most control of your team basically. There won't be any unexpected stuff happening, and basically you're in full control over the runs that are getting made, or almost full control. Defensive approach for me is unbalanced. This is because a lot of pro players use the first time L triangle, especially in a two-striker system, and if you push up to that 70 depth, I feel like I get exposed way more than in the 50 depth. Just gives me a little bit of distance between the defender and the striker, and gives me some time to switch to the defender before he's able to trigger him and play first time through ball. So it's basically a cover for that. And naturally I'm pretty decent at doing offside traps myself, so I'm fully confident in still pushing that line up when it's needed, but as a default I don't want them to be attached to the striker basically. Then the goalkeeper is on sweeper, keeper and balanced. The right and left back will be on fullback and balanced. Defend, they just will be a bit too much to the inside, and I won't have any support attackingly, so I need them there to help to create those situations on the wing where I can combine together with the left mid, and that's why they're unbalanced. But fullback, of course, because we don't want to take too much risks, as you know, the counters in this game are pretty strong, so we want to cover ourselves against that as well. The DMs, or the center mids I should say, are both on holding and defend. Again, kind of the same reason why I could put the build-ups on balance, because that way they'll be more in a position where I have the control if I want to send them on a run or not, if I want them to get involved or not. And if I put them on playmaker or something else, it'll just mess up and they'll just already be there and arrive there. So I like to have more control over my team. That's why I put them on holding. Then both wingers will be on winger and balanced. Some use inside forward. I like to keep the pitch a bit wide because in the middle is already really buzzy. So we want to keep the wingers on the touchline and being able to build up through there as well. You can also choose to maybe go with one inside forward and one on winger, but I like to have them both on winger. Then the cam will be on playmaker. I think this is like the best role where you put them kind of a connecting player between the midfield and the attack. And if you will probably notice in the examples that the cam is the most important position in this formation, because it's basically the glue between all the lines, between the transition, stuff like that. And then last but not least, the striker will be advanced forward and attack. He'll just keep on being that last line. For the counter attack is really good because he's there ready if you recover the ball to immediately cause a danger for your opponent, and that's why we put this role. So this is a build-up from a free kick at the back, and you can see that the cam, in this case Cruyff, gives a first-time L through ball to Mbappe, and we score. This is obviously a formation-related tactic because you need to have a cam and a striker to be able to do this, and this is one of the strengths of a 4-4-1-1. Again, a build-up from the back. It's Courtois finding Son, kind of a counter-attack. You can see there, Mbappe on the advance forward, pushing the defense line a bit back, and then we find our cam, who then gives it back wide. We drag a defender out of the middle, which opens up space for Mbappe for the cross, and Son finds him with the square cross. We take a touch and we finish. So next up, again a build-up from the back. Dallo. This is actually from a November Cup game. We find Mbappe. Cruyff is making a deco run, and then we find our winger with Frankie. Who already is a bit inside, so you see when we are in around 20 meters from the goal, our wingers will naturally come inside a bit more. They won't stay on the wing. It's just for the build-up, and this is where we can hurt our opponent. Finding Son, running in behind and finishing it. So here we press his right back, we recover the ball, and this is also a good counter formation because we find our striker. Cruyff is making that run. I didn't even trigger him. He's making that run in that space between the two center backs. Then we get ourselves into a 1v1, and it's all about making the good decisions, taking the right touches, moving to the right side, and then finishing it. We first want to press, but our opponent does this well. He finds Rafinha, and now it's important that we keep on running back with Llorente. Recover the shape. Don't make too many mistakes here. He gets a bit lucky, but we're being a bit passive. You can see Cruyff is there to help us out. We're running back, and now if you pause it with Valverde, you can see that we are kind of in a 4-5-1. Makes it very, very compact. We even run Dembele to the inside, and then we're being aggressive when he takes a heavy touch with Rafinha, and we get the ball. It's very, very hard to get through this formation. So first, when you get a counter, or when your opponent has a counter opportunity, try to run back your players, force him back, and then your team will come back naturally. Keep it in position, close off the middle. Next up from a throw-in, we're being aggressive again with him. He finds, again, a ball over the top, and this is where we want to hold him up. So with Virgil, we just cover the passing lanes, run back now with Son, and our team is back in position. You can see Cruyff there as well, but we run back with Son. Force him into making a move, and our AI Petri is already there in front of Mbappe to get that ball. The holding and defend probably works there. Then the last clip, again a pressure clip. You can see that we cover his right mid with Son, and then everything is covered. We select our midfielder Patri to go towards Mbappe. He has no other really way to go to Mbappe, and then we close him in, because if he turns forward, our centre back will be there, and if he turns backwards, Patri will be there to tackle him. So we basically trapped him, and we get the ball of him. So it's also a really good pressing formation. So guys, this was the video about the 4-4-1-1. If you got any questions, leave them down below. And if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe, and see you for the next time. Bye.